In 1966, Ford was the first American brand to add sports to utility vehicle as a way to describe off-road capability. The open-air feeling, the super easy modularity, and ready for the wild attitude that was the original Bronco. Fast forward more than 50 years, the built Wild Bronco SUV is back, and it delivers the open-air freedom and simple purpose-built technology that Bronco fans love. Of course, Bronco is built to be modified, customized, and personalized, as this awesome custom Bronco demonstrates. Bronco was built first and foremost for off-roading thrills, but the vehicle architecture also delivers a comfortable ride on the road or on the trail, making Bronco a great daily driver during the week and an off-road beast on the weekends. The whole vehicle is designed to be modular and in a way that doesn't require a 5,000-piece toolset. I can appreciate that. You can swap out some parts in an hour, some parts in a weekend, and many with just a simple hand tool, or even no tools. It's a toy box for amateurs and pros alike. A single person can remove the front and mid-roof panels, and the rear roof cap can be removed by two people. The alloy doors are easy to pop off, and on four-door Broncos, there's available built-in storage. You won't have to chain your doors to a tree when you hit the trail, which is pretty nice. Ford is also coming to the party with over 240 Ford Performance parts and factory accessories for Bronco, including modular bumpers, fenders and grills, light bars, sound bars, graphics, storage, protection, carriers, racks, you name it. In fact, we're going to learn that most of the upgrades you see on this Bronco are available from Ford through your local dealer. Make no mistakes, every Bronco comes from the factory ready for an off-road adventure. Like the legendary original, the all-new Bronco has flat surfaces, an upright windshield, and short overhangs for aggressive approach, departure, and breakover angles. Every Bronco model has a standard 4x4 powertrain and one of two EcoBoost engines. A 2.3-liter with a 7-speed manual or 10-speed automatic transmission, or a 2.7-liter mated to the automatic. Ford is offering Bronco as either a 2-door or 4-door in 7 distinct series: Base, Big Bend, Black Diamond, Outer Banks, Badlands, Wild Track, and the sold-out First Edition. This custom build started as a Bronco Badlands with the Sasquatch package. Built to deliver the ultimate off-road capability from the factory, it comes with a front stabilizer bar disconnect, front and rear locking diffs, Ford's high-performance off-road stability suspension or HOS system, and Bilstein monotube shocks. Under the hood is the available 2.7-liter EcoBoost V6, which is projected to produce 310 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. To help you control that power on or off-road, it's delivered through an available 10-speed automatic transmission and an advanced 4x4 system with a 2-speed electronic shift-on-the-fly transfer case. That's just a quick overview of the all-new Bronco. To get into the details of the upfit on this 2-door Bronco Badlands with the Sasquatch package, I'll be joined by Ford's very own Esteban Plaza Jennings, Ryan Olson, and Jeff Seaman. Ryan, Jeff, Esteban, it's so great to have you guys here in the XR studio. Thanks for joining us.
It's really great to be here.
So Ryan, I can already see the folks are pumped, but before we get to their questions, I want to ask you, as a designer, what was your inspiration for creating this special Bronco build?
The inspiration behind this one is actually getting out and getting dirty out in the desert, going out events like King of the Hammers and the Baja 1000, the Mint in Las Vegas, and seeing just those ridiculously cool cars, custom built for that specific purpose. Seeing, narrow fenders, short wheelbase for climbing rocks, and then tried to apply some of those same principles when you're given a blank canvas like we were.
So let's take a pretty sweet look at this behind the scenes glimpse of this project build. I mean, let's see it in action,
Yeah.
right? We could talk about it all day, but I want to see it. Let's take a look. I don't know about you guys, but if that doesn't inspire you to grab some tools and build something, I don't know what does. Such a cool build, and so much went into it. Can you tell us more about the build of this vehicle, Ryan?
Yeah, I've been asked a lot of questions about that recently, and I think probably one of my favorite parts about that is we had a camera crew for that for about 6 hours, and we repeated that about 6 times. So the speed in which you can do it is remarkable.
Well, it looks fantastic. I'm sure we're going to talk a little bit more about the modularity and all the easy things that you can do to make your Bronco yours. And all of you watching may think that Bronco is unattainable. Well, this Bronco in particular, well, that is not the case at all. Just scan the QR code that is now displaying at the bottom of the screen to check out all of the Ford products and accessories that went into this build. And let this build inspire you to personalize your Bronco your way. Also, so Jeff, maybe you can shed a little bit more light on this for us. Can you tell us about the amazing modularity of this Bronco?
Absolutely, Christy. I mean, modularity is what makes a build like this possible, and it was designed this way right from the beginning. So it doesn't require you to have a full-blown tool set or a MIG welder to cut your car apart in order to change it and turn it into something really different. So that's great news for pros, and it's great news for amateurs as well. So if you're a custom builder, this is just an invitation to take this thing and just push it to the limit. So for those that are new to customization, this is a great way to get started because it's not intimidating. It's tools that you're going to have in your garage and your toolbox right now to take parts apart, change it into something different. And if you want to push it further, then you can continue to take the vehicle and even go to another level. So, you know, it's really a way to get multiple looks for your ride. So if you want to keep your Bronco pretty much stock during the week, you can do that, and then on the weekend, you know, a couple of hours on a Saturday morning, and you can turn this thing into just a significant, serious off-roader, you know, rock crawling machine. So it's really a cool concept.
I like that. So Friday night, you've got one thing going on with this Bronco, and then Saturday morning, you've got basically a completely different machine. It's a quick transition with ease. So, like, where would you start with a project like that?
Well, probably at the beginning, but you could definitely, and the truth is, that's not really that much of a joke. When we started designing modularity in this vehicle, we really started from the very beginning of the project. It's one of the core tenets of a Bronco, understanding how important customization and personalization are to the customers. So when you own a Bronco like this, it's so rewarding to be able to take that vehicle and make it your own. And now, obviously, we wanted to honor the original design with the removable roof and the removable doors. And there's really nothing like that open air experience when you're out there blasting across the desert with the wind in your hair. But modularity is so much more than just the doors and the roof. There's 3 key elements that you won't see in most vehicles. There's the front end with the grille and the bumpers that are both easy to swap out and change your look. There's the body sides with the fenders and the rear quarters. So you can take off the wheel flares, you can change the size of the opening, the shape of the opening, and things we haven't even thought of yet. And then there's in the rear, you've got the rear bumper that you could swap out and put a completely different bumper on it. So it's really, really an opportunity to turn the Bronco into something that appeals to you personally.
Esteban, I know you're ready to chime in on this project over there. Tell us, what makes this so special, this Bronco, to you?
Yeah, I think what really makes this Bronco special is the fact that we got all the hard bits baked into the vehicle from the factory. So front and rear locking differentials, stay bar disconnect, 35-inch tires from the factory. You don't have to move a body mount to fit 35-inch tires. So really all the hard bits that Jeff was talking about that you need those serious tools for, check the box at the dealer, and then you can customize and make it modular using all the modularity that we just talked about.
Customization. The options are endless with this Bronco and, of course, this build as well.